Hello Virgo, and thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going to be doing a general reading. All of my readings so far have been very unorthodox, and so I am assuming that is going to be a continuing trend here. So what I have been doing and what has been kind of flowing recently has been, everything's been really intuitive. I haven't actually been using any real spreads, so if you came here for that kind of harmony, I'm so sorry, but I don't have it today. I am going to be looking at first our oracle cards to see what general themes we're going to be talking about throughout the reading. After we do that, we are going to be taking a look at what our tarot cards say. We might be clarifying some of that information if it feels like it is necessary. Some of the spreads that I have done, I actually have not clarified because they have been very straightforward. So we'll see what we have going on for you today. But without further ado, I do want to make sure that you know, I have within my Instagram pictures of the spreads. If you want to go and take a look at them so that there is there's something that you can kind of follow along. If you do like this video, please make sure that you go down below and give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe. If you hit that notification bell, you will be getting notifications every time I post a video so that you don't miss out on anything. But without further ado, let's take a look about what we have going on. I think for you today, Virgo, I'm going to be using the light oracle cards, work your light, sorry, oracle cards. So what are the themes that we are going to be looking at for the start of February here for Virgo? We have finally come out of Venus retrograde, thankfully. Venus is also the planet that rules your sign, so you might have been feeling a little extra out of it. I really hope that if you did, things are settling and looking better. And if you didn't, I mean, good for you. Okay, so let's take a look. What is it that Virgo has going on today? Let's see, Virgo. I have for you protection, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Possibility that you might be coming out of a toxic situation here. I always like to make sure that I tell my viewers to give themselves the permissions to fall back if that's what you want to do. There is nothing wrong with pulling away your energy from anyone. There is absolutely nothing wrong with energy perseverance? Not perseverance. You know what I meant. Preservation. Energy preservation, not perseverance. My bad. What else do we have here for Virgo? Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. I'm very much getting the message that you need to be protecting your energy at this point in time. I'm not sure from what. Hopefully this reading is going to clarify that a little bit more for us. I actually want to pull a different oracle for the main one for you. Let's see what we've got. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. I think it's definitely a time to be focusing in on yourself and not focusing on the energy that other people around you might be bringing in. It sounds like people who drain you are the people who we need to be avoiding at this point in time, regardless of what that relationship is. You do not owe anyone anything. Okay. See, and you say that, and you guys, some of you guys are probably gonna know, how do you know I don't owe anyone anything? I owe my neighbor 20 bucks. Whatever the case is, man. Like, yeah, if you have debts, you have debts. But what I'm saying is that no one is entitled to other people's actions. One more for Virgo. Purity. This card reminds me to like fall back into, not fall back, to come back to our place of curiosity. I always think about like a childlike spirit with that card. Not maybe necessarily childlike. I think more like puppy-like. I remember going to the dog park once and seeing a puppy chase after a butterfly. It was the cutest thing ever. But this dragon looks like a baby dragon and he's chasing a butterfly. Maybe it's time for you to go up into the clouds a little bit. And that's not something that you're used to, Virgo. That's not something that you want to do at all. So it might be a good thing for you right now, though. It might be good for you to release yourself from the things that are causing you stress, and allow yourself to rise and, one, both fly and be grounded at the same time with this energy. I really like that, but we'll see what this reading says. Let's keep going. I'm actually going to use the light seers for you. Take a quick look about what these cards are telling us. So, what are the messages for Virgo? Oh, I actually don't read the deck in reverse. So it's the Chariot. Something's coming. We got to change in a direction. We got something coming our way. Possibly a love offer. You might be the one making the offer, actually. Okay, well, we got a lot of interesting things here. Let's see. We've got death. I'm going to do it this way, actually. This is the way they came out. So that's what we're doing. All right, let's take a look at what we got. So the things that have flown, I'm going to look at the bottom of your deck because I am just genuinely interested. I am going to look at the bottom of your deck as something you don't see coming. Okay, the Seven of Wands. So we'll get back to that in a second. Hold on, I'm going to leave it face up so that I can remember. Okay, so we got the Chariot to the Ace of Cups to the Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords, and Death. So among the mostly positive looking things, we have this energy of like the Thief. I think this is the thing we need to be protecting our energy from. It seems like there is something loving being offered. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big romantic relationship or anything like that. But what I am getting is that something's coming in. It's coming in fast, and it's coming in like full throttle. They are not hiding this love situation, or if it's you that's offering it, I don't think it is. I think something's coming in for you. I don't think you're the one that's moving towards it. But that seems like it's going to leave you with a big sense of fulfillment. And I think that this is exactly kind of where we need to be watching out for this energy coming in. The energy of the Thief. Somebody trying to take your resources. And it might not be somebody, it might be a part of you. There are times that part of us kind of hijack ourselves and start sabotaging the things that we want to be doing to grow and to rise up. Regardless of what this thing is, whether it be an external factor or an internal factor, simply knowing that it exists and that it is out there is enough for us to know that we can do something different going forward. And that's exactly what the Death reminds me of. Like, if you have been caught in a cycle where like you're constantly feeling like you're being drained, you're constantly feeling like you give opportunities and then people betray you or whatever the case is, know that that doesn't have to happen anymore. You don't have to do that anymore. It's okay to not open yourself up to absolutely everyone. But on the other hand, it's also okay to remain open and remain observant of the things that are going on, right? I think that the concept of like shutting ourselves out isn't necessarily what we want to do, right? We still want to be a contributing member. We want to know what things are going on around us and how it is that we contribute to those things. But we also want to know when things aren't beneficial for us, we don't need to stay. We really, really don't. And I think that knowing that you can protect your energy and that you don't actually owe them anything, you allow yourself to be reborn. I don't know. I mean, that's what it seems like to me. That's the general message I got. I think I'm just going to pull an oracle card for you, and I think I'm going to call it a day for you, Virgo. This seems like one of those shorter, fairly straight to the point kind of thing, but I am very much getting that this thing that you need to protect yourself from is something romantic, like a relationship type of thing. Maybe it isn't, but it feels like that's the direction that this is leaning towards. You have control. I think that if nothing else, my Virgos have control. You know? I think there are times that all of us feel like maybe not ourselves in one way or another, but I think that it's really important that we kind of come back and make sure that we ground ourselves to, like we were talking, ground ourselves to the notion that our awareness isn't necessarily a grounded thing, and it's okay to fly away with it every now and then. But with that, I hope that this reading helped. I was gonna pull another card, You know what? I'm not pulling a card, I am flipping to a card. Let's see what this says. Mary of Nazareth, the Mother of God. I am blessed. My courage gives birth to the divine. You be blessed, yeah. I mean, yeah, I feel like that's very you energy, generally speaking. Like, yeah, you do give. I don't know that energy is necessarily the thing that I would say for you. I think that you give a sense of stability to many people around you. And I think that that is an incredibly beautiful trait that you guys have. But with that, thank you so much for coming and spending this time with me. I really hope this reading helped. If you want to take a look at the layout, please go ahead and visit my Instagram. The link is in the description below. But with that, I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Please feel free to go below, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel so that you can stay updated on when I do readings. If you hit that notification bell, you will also be told every time that I upload a new video so that you can really stay on track. But thank you so much, Virgo, for spending this time with me. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.